Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XII. I'm Visaric. He doesn't. And there's a couple things you might notice off the bat. First of all, the video is sped up about 3 times as fast.
Your lies don't affect me.
They don't. Well, that is,
Oh dear God!
Yeah.
Like I'm watching yakety sax.
Yeah, I should have put that in there, but I didn't. Anyway.
Oh, the yakety sax!
So what I did was I recorded about 8 hours worth of footage, and I really don't have the time to do 8 hours of footage, considering that I might not even be able to record for, God, until spring break, because I gotta read this book, and I've told Greg about it.
How long is this friggin' book?
It's, fuck, where is it? It's somewhere, I don't know. Anyway.
Dude, I read 6,000 page Warhammer novels in about a month.
Yeah, but those are entertaining. I have to read about the Bible and shit.
So, I've read the Bible in a month.
Did you?
Yes.
Well, I have to read it in a week. Less than a week if I want to get my paper in on time. Right. Anyway, so I got from where I am right now, which is, I'm supposed to be going to this, this place beyond the Feywood. I forget what it's called. It's something impronounceable. It's got Lord of the Rings syndrome. Every other word's a consonant. Or every other letter's a consonant. But,
and let me guess, you fucked it up somehow.
Well,
and went the wrong way entirely.
Well, yes and no. I am going the wrong way here, but I am getting that reward for, killing the Mandragora family. So, there is that. Excuse me.
That barely justifies going the wrong way. Hell, every time we deviate from the GPS to kill something, I have to give like 9 excuses as to why I decided to deviate from the GPS. Greg, we didn't have time to stop off and ice that mafioso. Greg, why did you kill the last known Phoenix in existence? Because I wanted to. I don't care if we're 7 minutes late for Inception. Fuck Inception. And it's gnarly Leonardo DiCaprio pretty boy anus.
Your mother must love Inception. Why do you say that? All she could say last night was go deeper. Oh god. Anyway, so I got all the way from here to the Pharos Lighthouse, which is like really close to the end of the game.
Does Persona's did he moonlight to this game?
I don't know.
There's a lighthouse now? Shit, man. One way from stalking at the bottom of my bed in Persona 3.
Yeah, that was tragic. I'm still reeling over that, by the way.
What's up?
Let's be friends! Let's not!
Sure, go for you. Baseball bat by the nightstand. What now, demon kid?
Oh, good lord. Another thing that you might notice is that, I'll actually have to get up at some point and do some, go for work for my mom. She's in the middle of this thing. I'd explain it, but it's really long-winded. All you need to know is that I'm her errand boy for the moment, and I do not feel like stopping recording, so there might be times where Greg is on his own.
Oh, that's gonna be tough. I'm gonna have to try not to badmouth you during those times.
Yeah, I don't care. Do what you want.
Dude, fuck you. I'm not gonna badmouth you if you want me to. You'll say nothing but positive things about me.
And thus Greg was trolled.
Or was he?
No, he was. Anyway.
No.
So I decided to go with the original version of Final Fantasy XII because, to be completely honest, the International Zodiac job system is a completely different experience from the original vanilla game. If I want to do an LP of Final Fantasy XII International Zodiac job system, then I'll do just that because...
But Dad, what about the Draconian trial?
Shut the fuck up. That's another thing we have to get to. Anyway, but yeah, if I want to do an LP of International Zodiac job system, then I'll do one of that game because it's actually really easy to blow through that game. I played for like, this was like about 3 weeks ago. I was just playing it to see if it worked, and I spent like 3 hours just playing sped up, and I got all the way through the Barheim Passage, actually.
I'll show you my Barheim Passage.
That...
I mean, my butthole.
Yeah. Let's see, another thing you might be noticing is that I'm deviating strongly from the,
There's one thing I never got, but
No.
it's like
Yeah, what's that?
you have to be trained to use gambits. It's like, hey, I'll tell you how to hit stuff. I think we know how to hit things, but I'll tell you how to do it with tactics. Okay, you and your sleazy New York accent sold me, humble merchant. Continue. And then they tell you how to tell your idiots to hit stuff.
Yeah, that is
I'm just saying, there's something wrong there.
Yeah.
You need to be told, press X to Jason.
Press X to Jason. So I'm deviating a lot from the enforced class system thingy because it's near end game. I need a whole bunch of MP just to survive, and on hindsight...
And then there's the fact that he's promised to do that 2-hour boss fight for you guys. Remember that? Video 4?
Cough, cough. I'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, in retrospect, it was actually a really good idea to deviate from the enforced class system a little bit just to get the quickenings, because that fucking lighthouse kicked my ass. Oh my god. I got to the third ascent and it nearly killed me because I had no idea what I was doing, and I got to that part where it's like a whole bunch of zombies that never end, and Vaughn was the only one left alive, and I couldn't do it.
That's funny, the third ascent nearly killed you.
I think there was only 3
Because I
ascents.
personally couldn't sit through the second descent. Movie was terrible. Gave me face diseases.
But Tish. He'll be here all
No,
week.
I'm serious. I had diseases.
That's terrible.
It's that bad.
I'll take your word for it. I've never seen it.
Good boy.
So...
Is it me or is this game become 10 times funnier when sped
it,
up? It's like 30-second Hero. That was an awesome game.
I never played that one.
It's awesome.
We'll look it up.
It's basically, you're the hero of time. Save my daughter. Fuck yes! Save your daughter. Okay. 5 seconds there. Legend of the Hero 2. You're the son of the great hero. Yes, I am. Go save my daughter again. Whoosh. And continues for.
That's nice. So...
Kittens.
Yeah, and I would have just looked up like a walkthrough or something to help me get through that that lighthouse in one sitting, but I had already been recording for like 4 hours, and that was just on a whim because I thought, hey, I feel like recording today. I think I'll record some, and then I spent an hour, going where I wasn't supposed to be, and then I spent like another 4 hours in that fucking lighthouse. I couldn't do it. I do not have the willpower.
9 hours reading Homestuck because he finally decided to read it and not be a bitch.
Yeah. And it's actually really entertaining.
Lil Carl.
Anyway...
Explosion.
I think that's about it. Oh, wait, no. About Yasmat. I'm copping out. I'm not doing Yasmat. I'm not spending fucking 5 hours on a goddamn boss fight. I just do not need to do that. I don't need... on my resume of life, I don't need to put killed Yasmat. I spent 5 hours of my life killing this super boss. I do not need it.
I suppose there's better things to have on your resume of life.
Like LPing.
I was gonna revert, but I turned out a threesome. Because I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
And there were 2 dudes. And I was one of them.
That's pretty gay.
I do. On a side note, I swear to God, Yakety Sax played over this would be the best thing.
Well, I already have music played for like the last third of this video set because for whatever reason my Dazzle decided not to record the audio, and that's actually my fault because
that would explain all the violently retarded and clumped together sound bits I can see.
Say again?
That would explain all the sound bits I can see clumped together.
Yeah. The way that happened was that when ABS records video, it plays the sound in my earphones, and normally that wouldn't be a bad thing because with Oh, here's my first encounter with the stop spell. That was fun. Anyway, so like
This is my pose.
so like when just for example, with Pinnacle Studios, it wasn't such a problem because it recorded the footage at the same time I was playing the game. Like, it was almost synced up perfectly. But with AVS, there's a 1 or 2 second lag between what I see on the TV and what it records. So I would be hearing the original audio, and then I would be hearing that audio again like 2 seconds later, and it was just unbearable. So I'd eventually just put the mixer, my sound mixer, to just turn the sound off of AVS. That didn't stop recording the sound, but I wouldn't be able to know if the sound was recording or not, which is why you don't hear anything for the last third. Anyway, I put in some music, so yeah.
Ah, yes, we did that.
Yeah.
Boomdacular!
Very much so.
Final Fantasy XII. It's a story of love, loss, and really bad clothing.
Yeah, I'm just now noticing that. I think Balthier is the most well-dressed out of all of these people.
And considering he has butt belts,
Butt belts,
not a good sign.
butt belts, and water waiter shoes.
And about 550 rings of multiple. Wow, what happened there? I just saw your party dead.
Yeah, about that, you don't want to go down that road. That road's got a history.
That the rough bit.
Yeah, I think the enemies in there are like level 60.
So that's the rough bit of town where you get beat up for your.
Yeah, for a frame of reference, I
People
think
stab you.
that in the end dungeon, the enemies don't get higher than like level 60. In this area, your map is really retarded, yeah, so it's hard to navigate, which is why you'll see me going back to the map all the time.
Do you think they have like a GPS in their pocket? Going, turn right at the dog cart.
Yeah, now it's just speaking backwards Latin and telling you to kill people in your sleep.
In nomines patrias. That's great. Remember the basics of CQC, big boss.
Yeah, and something else happened there. I have no idea what, but there must have been some rare game mixed in with those regular wolves, because normally those wolves are not a problem. Something was doing like 1,000+ damage per hit, and I was just... Yeah. Oh, right, this scene. Okay, so you're stopped because you can't get through the mist, right? And then Ghost of Wrestler appears and makes the mist go away. Thank you, game. That was a very important part of the story that we needed to know about, you know?
What the fuck did this go? What? Vagina Denta! Vagina Denta!
Yeah, now we have to fight Audrey from Little Shop of Horrors.
I'm sticking with Vagina Denta.
Oh, Disable sucks. Esna cures that, I'm pretty sure. Oh, and this fight is actually really bullshit because your MP is constantly draining, and it drains really fast. So I would actually recommend just using Quickenings right off the bat because you're just going to be using items for the entire fight.
For frame of reference, drink water in any country that isn't protected by the UN, and you will know exactly what it feels like to have your NP drip out very slowly in Iraq.
It's called Montezuma's Revenge in Mexico.
No, that's diarrhea. I'm talking about penis leaking.
Ew. Ew.
Don't correct me. Never drink the water in Habsburg.
You would know.
I would. I drank the water in Habsburg. I didn't enjoy it.
Okay, so this is like the one time that Vaughn is actually useful because he can just run around and throw items like a boss.
Lies. That's like saying Ruby Conte is useful. It's a
Oh.
lie, and everyone knows.
Come
it.
on, he tries. He tries.
He tries and fails.
He tries and fails, but he tries.
He tries and fails.
Oh god. Okay, so
That's both the Ruby Conte in Final Fantasy and D&D.
actually Ruby
Both of
Conte
them
in
fail.
fucking Final Fantasy IV was a beast. Because not only was he a hard as hell boss fight, but he also healed your party ahead of time, saying, "Yeah, there's no way you can beat me after that dungeon. Here, have some free health."
Who else was a beast? Gilgamesh. I miss you, Gilgamesh. Come back with your 4 arms and your many swords.
And the weird way you pronounce